I wish I could make reaction videos, but I was born in 1956. I've heard all these songs. What could I possibly react to?
I was worth it, found my purpose, ran from the abyss to the surface, the reward constantly working.
Hey whippersnappers, Brian here at A Boomer Reacts. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, thanks for checking me out. I listen to rap and hip hop songs using lyric videos, and then I let you know what I thought about them. As you can see, I'm reacting to the song Ultimate Flow by K-Rino. First of all, I have mentioned K-Rino in other biographies, and in the comments I've been told that it's pronounced K-Rino. But I'm just going to keep calling him K-Rino until he changes the spelling. But seriously, how many of you called him K-Rino before somebody told you different? Raise your hand. Oh, that's all of you. Okay. We should start a petition. Okay, let's talk about K-Rino. I have not reacted to him before, and I haven't heard of him before he was requested. So I'm going to read a little bio just to educate myself, and then we'll get into the reaction. K-Rino was born Eric Vaughn, later Eric Kaiser, in the South Park area of Houston in 1970. His childhood nickname was K-Rino, and later he created the backronym Killer Rhymes, intellectually nullifying opponents. That works. He began rapping in 1983 while attending Sterling High School, where he developed his skills by rap battling fellow students. In 1985, he and his classmates, GT and Preppy J, formed a group called Real Chill, and funded by K-Rino's father, Larry Vaughn, the group released the song Rockin' It in 1986. The record itself didn't make much noise as far as record sales, but it was good experience and allowed them to travel around the country to promote it. Wow. In 1987, K-Rino started the South Park Coalition, a collective of Houston rappers. K-Rino says, "Well, I had it in my mind in '86, around the time we put Rockin' It together. We actually didn't make it official until '87. In the beginning, we only had 5 to 6 artists in the South Park Coalition, and they all consisted of guys who went to school with me. Then it grew to 7 to 8 guys that I hung out with, and we all hung in the same circle. Once we started branching out and being cool with guys from other areas, we befriended those cats and added them into the mix." Unquote. Anybody was invited, that is, except for rappers from their rivals at Jones High School. Separated by a stretch of Martin Luther King Boulevard, the two schools were home to rival hip-hop crews that battled one another at talent shows and other local events across the city. Eventually, the heated rivalry would come to a head in late '87 when Sterling champion K-Rino faced off against Jones's top MC, horrorcore godfather Gangsta NIP. I'm guessing it's NIP, right? The hours-long battle ended in a tie. Hours, huh? K-Rino says, "Before that, we had been enemies. We were arch enemies. It was just animosity. So that battle led to mutual respect for both of us because we went so long and so hard against each other that no one could actually say who won. That just gave us respect for each other that neither one of us had at the time because we were both set to the fact that we were the best." Unquote. K invited NIP and his crew into the South Park Coalition, calling it SPC. It's just too many initials. NIP brought with him AC Chill, Murder One, and Klondike Cat. In '88, K met Dope E, who was a very skilled producer, rapper, and DJ. He was invited to join SPC, and in '88, Dope E created the group COD, which included Dope E, Twice, and Scratchmaster K, and his future partner in the Terrorists, Egypt E. The group later expanded to include KO and K-Rino. COD released the EP Coming Out Doggin' in 1990. Is anyone taking notes? I'm keeping up pretty much. The group performed for 3 years before Dope E went solo, joining Gangsta NIP, who had recently signed with Rap-A-Lot Records. In '92, K and his father Larry started a label company called Electric City Records. In '93, K released his debut solo album called Stories from the Black Book. The album garnered him a large underground following in the southern region. 2 singles were released, Cartoon Orgy and Tied In, but Ultimate Flow remains a fan favorite. All right. Well, that was a pretty short bio for being chock full of information. Okay. Let's see if he's anywhere close to having Ultimate Flow.
Filling the mold, killing the bowl by drilling a hole, willing to skull and blow torch your asshole when it's freezing cold. Stage a raid and fade with a blade, made a killer spade. Still I sprayed and slayed your crusade. Witness a mercenary vocalist, hijacker, attacker of a weapon packer, voluntary mind cracker. Scandalous, vandalous, lyrical street, play-by-play analyst, psychological, stable stage panelist. Ran a list of every woman and man it be, demanding me, handing me mental menace that fuck with my sanity. The murderous, parasitic avalanche starter harder than froze water. On side kicking holes the first quarter. Lyrical ghost arisen, my brain trapped in a prison. Conjured a vision of a verbal Mack truck collision. Truth and veracity never diss. None have outlasted me. 2,000 cubic foot brain capacity. Mastery, advanced terminology, geology, astronomy, biology. All that shit follows me, swallows me up. Mentally burning me, eternally shooting and feeding, proceeding, tongue bleeds for eternity. Massacre, whacker, vernacular, quick. I'm articulate, smack the shit out of Vic with hard ass boots. I kick you with domination. Every station's facing incarceration. The poses of patience of lethal cyanide inhalation. Causing racket enemies attacking. I catch it, lyrical life jacket, terrible acrobatic knife hatchet. Running past, I slap the brother who jocks us or knocks us. Unmasked his ass like Mil Moskras. 10 in a row, 20 in a row, 30 in a row, 40 in a row. Ultimate flow. 10 in a row, 20 in a row, 30 in a row, 40 in a row. Systematically translating South Park sounds. You ain't down with the sound, then you drown underground. Radical, dramatic, addict, acrobatic, contortionist, thumping and forcing his fist. Cause I'm a larcenist, arsonist, brain patterns possessed. Manipulation of medicine, mental multiplication, universal expansion. The verbally volatile, vicious voice, irresistible, super vigorous, filling vocal invasions invisible. Just me in a brawl room, I'm Steven Seagal. I get even with y'all, talk shit, names not breathing at all. Dedication to victims of a rougher nation, suicidal somersault, psychological suffocation, thoughts pathetic, yours hypothetically theoretic, persistent pressure pumps, bring a personal paramedic, decipher the script of this hieroglyphic hypnotist, jealous motherfucker hit my face and it ripped his fist, equivalent to a brass double brick storm, bullet fighting beast swarm, verbal Vietnam bomb, bone breaker of lyrics, paralyzing and crushing him, mentally perform brain surgery without touching him, yo. 10 in a row, 20 in a row, 30 in a row, 40 in a row, ultimate flow, crack. 10 in a row, 20 in a row, 30 in a row, 40 in a row, ultimate flow, crack. 10 in a row, 20 in a row, 30 in a row, 40 in a row, ultimate flow, crack. 10 in a row, 20 in a row, 30 in a row, 40 in a row, ultimate flow, crack. Yo, I wanna say what's up to my boy KLT, my all-time brother GP and Preppy J, rapper K, my boy 3-2, IQ and Father Time, DJ Screw, my man Twice, hanging out in South Park. Peace to everybody in the park, peace to everybody in the Clark, 5th Ward, 3rd Ward, K-Rino saying peace.
Well, that was quite a display. I'm glad that they had the hook, as, you know, mediocre as it was. You know, I'm very critical about hooks, so excuse me. But yeah, it was a mediocre hook. But I'm glad they had it because it let me catch my breath because I was, holding it, during the verses. The breath control that's involved in, being able to spit those rhymes so quickly. That's very impressive. Is K-Rino normally so rhyme heavy? I know there's probably, a name for this rhyme scheme, like multi-syllabic. I don't know all the, professional terms, but this is like the most, and I know a lot of other artists do, syllabic rhymes, multi-syllabic rhymes. But this one just seemed to be the most in my face. And I don't know if that means, he like took the easy way out with it, or because, and other people who do it are just a little more subtle with it. I can't tell, but it was impressive either way. What do you guys think? Was this impressive, or, was it just like, anybody could do this, as opposed to, multisyllabic that, wasn't as overt? Let me know. Anyway, I thought it was great. The rhymes were incredible. I liked Jasmina Barroom, I'm Steven Seagal. I get even with the I'll talk shit. Now he's not breathing at all. And he had a bunch of those. So yeah, I'm open to do more K-Rino. I chose this one out of my list because it's on his debut album, and I didn't want the, biography to be, so long for me to get up to a 5th album or something. But I feel comfortable now jumping ahead. If you guys have like a huge favorite you want me to do, let me know. But yeah, anyway, it was a very fun listen, and like I said, very impressive from my point of view. Well, thanks for hanging with me, guys. If you like this kind of content, give me a like and a subscribe. Give me a surprise. Give me a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.